were to deal with a deck of...
Hey everyone, welcome to A1 Recaps. In today's video, we're recapping Tarot, a supernatural horror film released in 2024. This movie blends astrology, tarot cards, and unspeakable evil, all set in a remote mansion where a group of young adults encounter a demonic force from a hand-painted tarot deck. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. The movie starts with a group of 7 friends renting a mansion in a remote area to celebrate their friend Elise's birthday. They enjoy themselves, chat, and have a good time. However, they come across a locked room in the house with a "keep out" sign. Being teenagers, they can't resist breaking the rules. They break the lock and enter the basement, where many old and vintage items are kept. Paxton discovers a box of tarot cards. A tarot card is used to find out people's horoscopes. Each zodiac sign is represented by one card in the major arcana deck. By incorporating the planets, one can improve the accuracy of readings. Only Haley is capable of conducting tarot readings. Furthermore, she does not want to do so because there is an unspoken rule not to use someone else's deck. Elise wants Haley to do the tarot reading because it's her birthday, and they want to do something fun. All 6 of them gather, and Haley reads the horoscopes for each person by selecting cards based on their zodiac signs. She also reads her horoscope at the end. However, they are unaware that this tarot reading will result in a shocking ending for all of them. They leave the mansion the next day to return to their everyday lives. However, their lives will unfold exactly as Haley predicted in their horoscope. Elise was the first person whose tarot card Haley read. Elise received the High Priestess card. Afterwards, Elise started hearing noises in her quiet dorm. When she went to the attic to investigate, she found her tarot card, the High Priestess, in front of numerous candles and crucifixes. Haley had mentioned before that the High Priestess could cause her to slip up and suffer a crushing blow. Suddenly, the High Priestess appeared, causing Elise to slip from the ladder and fall to the floor. The High Priestess then killed her by crushing her with the ladder. The tarot cards are cursed. As Haley read the horoscope with the cards, their fate would go precisely as it was read, leading to death. Elise's death shocked everyone. On the way home, Lucas felt like a spirit was following him. It turned out to be the Hermit Ghost. He got the Hermit card during the reading. As Haley previously stated, he won $7,000 on a scratch card, changing his financial situation. The Hermit comes before him with his light, leading him down the wrong track in an empty subway station. The Hermit killed Lucas by making him jump in front of a moving train. The remaining 5 friends are all confused and scared about the 2 deaths of their friends in a row. Besides, murder mystery podcast fanatic Paxton thinks that perhaps a murderer is responsible for these events, and he suspects that the murderer is one of them. However, Haley believes it's all fate, as both of her friends were killed in the same way she had predicted in her readings. So, it dawns on them that everyone will die if things continue this way. Haley discovers some articles about horoscope deaths while browsing the internet. They come across an astrologer named Alma Astrom, who is highly knowledgeable in this field. They finally arrive at Miss Astrom's house. Haley tells her everything that has happened up to this point. The main issue revolves around the old hand-painted tarot deck, which is stored in a wooden box with a zodiac wheel on it. This cursed deck has a dark history behind it. In 1951, 6 mysterious deaths occurred within 48 hours. The only common factor among the victims was that they had all gotten their horoscopes read at a wedding. In 1969, 500,000 people attended Woodstock, where 8 died after 3 days of exchanging horoscope readings. In 1988, a group of friends went on a trip to London, and only one person, Alma, returned alive. She also revealed that she had read everyone's horoscope except her own. All these readings were conducted using the cards from a wooden box with a zodiac wheel on the front. Alma had been attempting for years to locate the box so she could destroy it. However, there is a dreadful story behind the curse of the deck. In 1798, a count and his wife were expecting their first child in Hungary. The count consulted an astrologer who predicted that the count's wife and son would not survive childbirth. Despite the astrologer's numerous attempts to change the prediction, the outcome remained the same: death. The events unfolded precisely as the astrologer had foretold, so the angry count accused her of witchcraft and subsequently murdered her daughter. Following this tragic events, the astrologer conducted readings and performed a dark ritual for the Count and his inner circle. She then took her own life and bound her soul to the cards, cursing them with a fate intertwined with her own, a death curse. As a result, everyone in the circle and Count faced horrible death, and the astrologer got her revenge. She cursed the cards and inverted the zodiac. That's why anyone who reads their horoscope using those cards will face fate's darkest side. When Haley and her friends leave to drive home, their car completely halts on a bridge. A hanging person sign is automatically drawn on the car window in front of Madeline. She runs away, believing it is her turn to die. As she gets the Hanged Man card during the reading, the Hanged Man appears unexpectedly and hangs Madeline with a rope in the middle of the bridge, killing her. Following the horrifying tragedy, everyone begins to panic. To end this, they plan to go to the Catskills house and get the deck. But Paxton returns to his dorm because he does not want to become engaged in a hazardous circumstance that could kill him. In the house, they attempted to burn the cards inside the box. But surprisingly, the cards in the box remained undamaged. They then brought in Alma to help. But as Alma tried to remove the spirits from the cards, the astrologer's ghost appeared and read a card for Alma, which turned out to be the Six of Swords. Shortly after, Alma was killed in the same way as the astrologer had predicted. As the three of them run, Paige gets separated from the group. Paige got the magician's card while reading. In the basement, the magician appears in front of her and is then killed by him, similar to how magicians perform magic tricks by dividing a box into two parts with a live person inside. But this time, he killed her by cutting her in half with a saw. Death tries to kill Haley, but Grant helps her escape. To stop the curse, Haley starts reading cards for the astrologer and draws the death card. This causes her immediate death, which prevents the curse and saves Grant from the devil. On the other hand, the rushed decision to leave alone put Paxton in an even more dangerous situation. The Fool appeared before him as he was getting his card. He got trapped in the elevator in his dorm, where the Fool appeared to kill him. However, he can't, as Paxton's roommate Todd suddenly pops up into the elevator out of nowhere and makes the Fool vanish. Paxton came to look for his friends and found Haley and Grant. They are thrilled to have the chance to change their tragic fate of dying. So, has the curse been lifted after all?